Yes, I know. I'm late. Specifically, let's see. Like the video too. 3 days late. And what do I see? It's live action. Wow, what is up everyone? My name is Pips here. What are you doing? How are you doing? Today we are reacting to the next death battle, Blade versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I found this out after the last one, which I didn't watch, but it was anime, but this one I'm most excited for. But unfortunately, I know who wins this battle. You wanna know why? Because my friend spoiled it. But today, no matter what, I wanted to make a recorded video, no editing. I just want to make this a nice, slow, smoothly paced recording video of me reacting to something I love. I love that battle. And not only that, I just found out this is live action. We haven't had a live action death battle since Jason versus Winter Soldier. We haven't had a live action battle in a while, so this is quite a good, happy surprise. Now, before we do that, subscribe to the Pips channel. Remember, you gotta help me get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers if we're gonna keep going for the love of our channel. So subscribe! But yeah, essentially, subscribe. Now, I just wanna make this no editing, just wanna make it smoothly paced. Nice reaction video. I'm so excited. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah.
Oh! Right. Here we go, baby.
Blade versus Buffy.
The Daywalker
Let's see
versus
it.
the Vampire Slayer.
Woo!
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who
Oh,
will
it
win
looks so
a
good.
death battle. They're known by many names. Revenant, Vortala, Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Vampires. When the moon is out and the night is young, these undead demons are out for blood.
Fitting then that the greatest foe of those who stalk the night
Blade!
is the one who can walk the day. Blade.
Is that really his costume?
Hang on.
Now there's a man who doesn't file his taxes. Blade is one of the coolest superheroes ever and basically kickstarted the comic book movie craze.
And yet, he is also seemingly the only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel, vampires exist. Seriously, nobody talks about this.
Yeah.
Blade doesn't need anyone's help. He'll just aura farm by himself.
Even Blade's
Yeah, he
birth
will.
was hardcore. Just as the young Eric Brooks' mother was in labor, her attending doctor turned out to be the vampire Deacon Frost.
And he drank her blood right before she gave birth.
This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human, half vampire. A Dampier.
Giving him a ton of vampy powers, but none of their weaknesses like garlic, holy water, or sunlight.
Eric would hone these abilities under the tutelage of vampire hunter Jamal Afari, sharpening him into a blade that would rape the vampire plague for good.
Blade is strong and fast enough to toss around 1,000-pound demons and cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up with Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light-speed optic blasts. And his Kevlar DuPont armor helped him take the top of Count Von Stott's castle exploding.
He can heal small wounds immediately and sniff out the supernatural with his hypersenses. Also, his fangs can drain his victims of magical energies.
After studying the ways of Hong Kong Kung Fu movies, Blade became a master martial artist. Ah yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of Kung Fu.
While his only martial art he's been stated to know is Krav Maga, we know he's mastered more. So for the full scope of his martial arts ability, we'll examine the Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes.
By looking at Snipes' training and choreography, we know Blade uses Kung Fu, Capoeira, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Eskrima, kickboxing, Shotokan karate, and Hapkido. Add on Blade's knack for stealthy takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman.
Okay.
Blade's training progressed smoothly until Afari was attacked and had his blood drained by Dracula. Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this?
Because they don't care.
Right there.
Forced to murk his surrogate dad, Blade would have to wage his war alone.
Nursing a wound within him that would never heal. A hole that could never be filled.
Not with that attitude. Blade took a page out of the Book of Boomstick and tried filling that hole with every kind of weapon imaginable. He's got so many, they're his apartment decorations.
Handguns,
Blade.
assault rifles, and explosives make up the brunt of his firepower. and he enjoys getting up close and personal
we're
with
rivals.
his dual acid-etched titanium katanas.
Speaking of glorious Nippon steel, he's got a sword made out of adamantium.
Specifically, secondary adamantium, a variant of the metal that is mass-producible.
It might not be quite as strong as Cap's shield, but it can cut right through heavy hitters like Ultron and the Hulk.
Naturally, Blade has even more swords. His Atlantean ones can slice through magical enchantments. The Word Sword can harm intangible demons, and the Justiciar can slay fallen angels.
Yeah, he's got some weird stuff he can pull out of his ass, like a hellfire shotgun that burns your soul, or hypodermic needles filled with vampire blood. Seems kinda dumb to turn people into vampires, but it does make them more vulnerable to Blade's arsenal.
All that pales in comparison to the arch weapon of hell in Blade's possession. The breathing gun. It is a living firearm that hisses in the presence of demonic forces. Its sentient bullets chase its victims down. The wounds they cause cannot be healed. And if they get lodged in your body, they'll slowly devour you from the inside out. They can even hurt Hell Lords and even greater threats like the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Blade took everything he had and fought his one-man war for almost 100 years.
He's battled hordes of vampires while skydiving, infiltrated the Pentagon, and even took on Spider-Man like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb that could destroy Harlem. Blade's even bested the Spirit of Vengeance, Zarathos.
And while he occasionally allied with teams like the Avengers, he prefers to work alone.
I probably would too if they only cared about me when I was helping them, not ridding the world of, vampires.
That, and Blade is scared of what he might do if he loses control, because he does have one classic vampire weakness: a thirst for blood. Blah.
Even more so after he had a daughter, Brielle, whom he avoided for fear of endangering her. If his bloodlust does overwhelm him, he will enter a berserker rage, skyrocketing his strength at the cost of his sanity.
Though it does make him even better at killing vamps. He's made a cottage industry out of whooping Dracula's ass.
Dracula is unsurprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
Drac apparently didn't hold a grudge though, since he eventually made Blade the sheriff of Vampires, a vampire nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
Amazingly, Dracula has even given Blade some of his own blood, which allows him to shapeshift into multiple forms, like a wolf, a horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
So he can force his way inside your body and blow you up from the inside out,
That's so
Ant-Man
cool.
style.
What is with you with the Ant-Man? Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched by his hatred of himself. However, when Brielle showed signs of vampiric powers, Blade finally found a reason to reconnect with his daughter, training her the same way Afari trained him a century prior.
Even after Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to take over the planet, Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving that Blade's lonely war need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side, and also this plant creature pet called Boy Thing, let Marvel's vampires beware. For should they indulge their unnatural urges, they will be sure to meet their end at the tip of his blade.
I love Blade, man. Woo! I love Blade.
Today's battle is always
Don't
an
care.
His stat, Josh Dad. Load me down to 5 ice pit.
In every generation, there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against
Don't
the
care about
vampires,
Buffy.
the demons, and the forces of
Boo!
darkness. She is the Slayer.
For thousands of years, a new Slayer would be granted incredible
Boo!
powers and was destined to die young in battle against evil, passing their powers on to the next Slayer, and the next, and so on. That is, until the newest Slayer would change everything, Buffy Ann Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you'd think is the savior of humanity. Buffy's only goals in life were, in her own words, graduate from high school, go to Europe, marry Christian Slater, and die.
But that would all change when the Watcher Merrick appeared and revealed her destiny.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained Buffy in the arts of vampire slaying, and she became so efficient that she burned down her school. Whoops.
Forcing her and her mom to move to Sunnydale, California to start a new life, far away from any more bloodsuckers and bad makeup.
Unfortunately, small problem, Sunnydale just so happened to be right on top of a hellmouth, where the boundary between Earth and Hell is permeable.
Yeah, that sounds like the valley, all right. Along with new Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy, part-time sad boy Angel, magical retcon sister Dawn, and Xander. Buffy and her Scooby gang would battle a never-ending series of monsters.
And we mean truly never-ending. Sure, there's the TV show, but Buffy has also been slaying vampires across video games, comics, and 128 novels.
Jeez,
Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
But we're just crazy enough to speed read them all.
Buffy carries a variety of anti-vampire weaponry. There's wooden stakes, of course, sometimes dipped in gorgon venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs, holy water, just about anything.
You said it! When she fought an ancient demon unable to be killed by any weapon forged in his time, Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
She's also a master of Aikido, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, karate, kung fu, wushu, tai chi, kendo, capoeira, and taekwondo.
Great, so she knows
Buffy
more.
apparently thinks Hong Kong's kung fu movie masters could learn a thing or two.
No kidding. Thanks to her Slayer senses, her reflexes are fine-tuned enough to dodge close-range Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts from the sky, and even beams of light. She's kept up with another Slayer, Faith, who can dodge laser beams from point-blank range.
Buffy's strong enough to bend rebar, punch this 4.5-ton bat monster into the air, and smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
And despite her lack of armor, she can survive massive explosions, like the one that destroyed Cephalian's lair that's bigger on the inside.
She can even fight blindfolded, but if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be totally fine by the next episode.
One time, Angel sucked out almost all of the blood from her body, and she survived. Doubly impressive since Angel's blood draining also drains magical energy.
Yeah, Buffy's own magic makes her weirdly resilient to esoteric attacks, like when she expelled this misty shadow demon trying to possess her body, or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
Or that time
Okay, that's
she jumped
pretty
into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons, and she was just fine.
She might not show physical scars, but she sure has emotional ones. Being the Slayer put a huge burden on Buffy's life.
Unable to live normally, she felt isolated, forced to internalize the trauma she faced on a daily basis. Sure, she had friends, but they couldn't understand her unique struggle.
Like when Angel turned evil after he took her virginity and tried to destroy the world. That must be one of those metaphors.
Sometimes the worst enemies are the ones you can't fight and who don't fight back.
Made even worse by her having all the memories of the other Slayers bouncing around in her head, dating back to the Stone Age.
Buffy has dreamt of every battle a Slayer has ever fought, and can call upon those skills in a fight, even subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of their deaths. Countless women violently dying young, a reminder of her inevitable fate.
A fate that came to pass when she fought the Hell God Glory. After leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A
What?
glory hole, if you will.
Buffy sacrificed herself
How
to
is she
save
done with more
the
things
universe,
than Blade? What
dying
the-
a hero's death.
It appears my glory hole joke was poorly timed.
Finally freed of her unfair earthly responsibilities, Buffy's soul ascended to heaven in perfect bliss. Until her friends brought her back to life in the agony of existence! This absolutely crushed Buffy, and ironically, annihilated her will to live.
Oh, that's rough, Buffy. But with the show renewed for more seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless crusade against all things Spirit Halloween.
Buffy's battled for 48 hours straight, defeated vampires immune to traditional vampiric weaknesses, and destroyed the Sword of Sano, which caused the Great Hanshin earthquake.
And of course,
Okay,
both Buffy
yeah, I
and her
can see
friends
how
have
she did a
defeated
lot more than
countless
Blade.
immensely powerful demons.
Like the Queller
Blade's
Demon,
like,
which
I
arrived
killed.
as a meteor.
Literally, if you think about it, it's like Blade's like, hey, I killed Dracula, Buffy. I sacrificed myself to a wormhole.
And caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed over 2,000 square kilometers of forest. Or the Sorrow Demon, which caused a
How has she
storm
done
that
so much
blanketed
more
Los
than
Angeles.
Blade?
She's also a match for Angel, who survived a blast that could rupture a continental shelf and took hits from Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off against the first evil.
How
literally
much has
the
she
embodiment
done?
of all evil that predates reality itself.
Forced into battles against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy clearly needed something to even the odds. The, Slayer safe!
It's actually a Bardiche.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. This thing is bullshit.
Containing the essence of Buffy's Slayer powers and created to defeat ancient demons, The scythe can deflect magical projectiles and slice through just about anything. Ghosts, magic, even space itself, destabilizing reality in the process.
Even Silas, the devourer of worlds. Kinda like Galactus, but instead of chomping on planets, he eats the multiverse. And there goes his head.
The scythe is easily the most powerful tool in her arsenal. In effect, attaining it completed Buffy, as though it were a piece of her she never knew was missing. With the scythe, Buffy was finally whole. Being the Slayer was no longer a burden, but a purpose.
And by sharing her Slayer powers with thousands of girls around the world, they all teamed up and kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the always isolated Buffy had thousands of shoulders to lean on, a sisterhood of Slayers.
And thousands more reasons for any wannabe demon conqueror to stay away from Earth. Because unless you want to get your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots, you'll steer clear of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
God, she has done so much more.
Hey, kill it.
Civility.
Newspapers.com.
What Bonnie and
The past.
Clyde?
Read all about it.
I don't care about Bonnie and Clyde.
Let's play with Foxfire.
Hey there.
It's time for a live
Death battle! Woo! Here we go. It's time. I know who wins, but let's see. Oh, this is so cool they're doing live action. They haven't done live action in so many years. Hey, Buffy. The action's gonna be a little younger, but it's pretty good, Buffy. Oh!
We were kings long before they had a name for kings. But now, starved, hunted, forgotten. You have waited.
It looks so good!
Tonight, we remember who we were. Tonight, we take back what was always ours. Tonight,
Oh, he knows who he was.
we feast.
Do
He literally looked at him and thought, brother, did you just touch me? Do you not know who I am? I'm Blade!
That's just the start.
Oh my God! Yeah! Kill them! This guy's so cool! They did so good! They did it so well in this! Oh God, it's so good! Okay. Here we go, Buffy. It says, ooh! Shoot him! Right in the eye. Knock him!
Double kill!
It says, oh! Shoot him! With that kick, that curb stop! How? How can I do it? This is so well made. Oh my lord, this is so well made. Oh, I'm geeking. Oh my god, they did Blade so well, guys. They did Blade so well. I love Blade. Blade's like one of my favorite characters. They did him so well. That's just a Blade thing for... Grenade? Light grenade! Oh, you knew
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife.
That one dude knew
Up to
he was
$800 is waiting for you.
Then that was funny. That guy went... Was that a lot? Oh, like that guy knew he was cooked. Oh my lord, this is so good. This is so good. Uh-oh. Gotta do it. Sorry.
Wait!
Oh! And now she's gonna do it out of revenge? Oh. Sword time!
She was just a kid!
Not anymore.
Hit him with the 1, 2. Yeah. The 2. Oh, come on. 2, 3. 1. Oh. Yes, later. Crossbow. Smack it. Do a shit. Wait, is he Kill Bill? Come on, Blade. Come on, Blade. Come on. Wait, dude. Window jacket. Back. Come on. Oh, the steak. Oh, you did not just get rid of the steak.
You out your damn mind?
The blind. Stick it in! Come on! Yes! What the? Oh, come on! She didn't hit her strength!
Amateur hour. There's some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
He just said his famous line! Go, Blade! Hit him with 1, 2. Now he's in with class. Okay, it's our weapon. Interact. Yeah, no, he's dead. He's cooked. Oh! She's cooked. No, I mean he's cooked. Oh. This is so good. Like, this has no purpose of being this good. Oh my lord, this is amazing. This is the best death battle.
I see you cut through adamantium.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna touch this up, I'm really sorry. Get the blade! looks so cool! God, he's cooked though. She's gonna do something. He's gonna heal. She's gonna. Yep. He's cooked. The stare. He's gonna cut through. Oh! No way! Dang it! Oh! And he was doing so good! He's sold! That was so good though. Is she gonna take the shades?
It's like you got ahead of yourself.
You got ahead of yourself.
Imagine being able to build an app with your
Oh
name
my
on
god, I don't
it
care.
just
That
by
was
thinking
so
about
good.
it.
Oh,
Meet
he's
Base
sold.
44.
Blade sold
He'd be
badly.
Blade tenued no longer. I'm
That was
surprised.
such a
I figured with Blade's
bad
many years of
soul.
comic book history, he'd have the edge.
Believe it or not, Buffy is actually in more comics than Blade.
Really? Man, Blade can't catch a break.
Let's break this down into 4
Marvel,
categories.
make it
First
more
up,
comics.
stats. Buffy's lifted much heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Yeah,
Like,
fair
sure,
enough.
Blade's strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters they fought, compare Dracula creating a storm that covered Boston to the Sorrow Demon creating a storm that covered Los Angeles, a city over 5 times larger. You might be able to compare Blade to Spider-Man like Miles, who absorbed a bomb that could blow up Harlem, but that's significantly weaker than Whistler containing a blast
Yeah.
that could wipe out London. They could both dodge light beams, but that doesn't keep Buffy from taking the overall edge
Alright,
in
that makes
stats.
sense.
Blade's used to being the odd man out, though, so his versatility is just as important.
Yeah.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal, he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic swords are generally gonna beat out crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Yeah,
Also,
so
Blade's
you
faster
definitely win
healing factor
versatility.
and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins
Yeah,
versatility.
that makes sense.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's got
Yeah,
plenty of
Buffy
experience
with
fighting
good
armed
skill.
opponents barehanded.
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire ass for a century, way longer than Buffy's even been alive.
While Blade may have more personal experience, Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles dating back to the Stone Age, at least 40 times older than Blade, gives her the superior
Yeah,
skill.
that means she
Even
must
then,
have also
they
won
both
in,
had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
They're trump cards.
Trump cards.
Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul? Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive, say, Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly, it just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer sight. It could easily deflect the breathing gun's bullets back at him, or use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable adamantium sword.
Don't believe us? Even Wolverine's adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta adamantium skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I think it could take down Blade with a big enough swing.
I
Giving
guess
Buffy
so.
the final advantage over
Dang,
the Daywalker.
Blade, you
Really thought Blade had a
sold.
chance, but Buffy sure put a damn fear on things.
The winner is Buffy
Who's
the
next?
Vampire Slayer.
That was so good.
Next time on Death Battle.
Yo!
Subscribe and join.
Devil May Cry versus. Oh, I'm still watching that. We're definitely watching that when that comes out. And that is it for today. Wow, what a battle. That was so much better than I thought that was going to be. Oh my god, that may have been the best death battle I've seen in years. That was so good. So many classic references to pop culture, especially the Blade, the Buffy. Wow, that was great. I really enjoyed that. I think that was my favorite out of the death battles we reacted to. But yeah, that was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a no editing video. But I will have edited videos in the future. I just want to have no edited videos reactions. If you like it, hit the subscribe button, like it if you will, and I will see y'all in the next one. Usually I do a nice goodbye, but I'm gonna do this. Goodbye. Bye-bye.